Hello, everybody. Today, I'm going to share with you a website audit I did for a friend of mine. And I'm going to actually just take you guys through just how I broke down the homepage. She ended up eventually allowing me to revamp her website. So at the end, you will also see what the website looked like before I revamped it, and then you're gonna also get a glimpse of what it looks like after. It is a live website. You can actually go and check it out as well. And so, just before we jump into it, whenever I do a website audit, once I've met with you, and you say, "Hey, can you do a website audit with me?" What I do is I will record myself going through your website, letting you know, like, okay, this is great. I would shift this in order to get this type of result. And then after I've sent that video to you, you've had time to look over it. We will have another meeting, which you will also see in this video, where we meet again, where we meet and we discuss what I kind of brought up in the original review website audit. And then from there, you would decide if you want me to revamp your website and or create your website if you don't already have one. And so she decided to do that. And so I will show you the finished product of that. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
There we go. Okay, so um, going through, and we're going to start off especially with the homepage. So whenever you come to the homepage, the first thing you want to do is let the target audience know that they're in the right place. So you want to just a short paragraph on what kind of what benefits you offer and why they should actually why you're the right place for them to be. And then your short bio would actually come underneath that paragraph along with your picture. Okay, and then after that would actually be your services or your main main avenues of where you want them to go, so or your services. And so this here, so where it's speaking engagement, highlighted presentations, this should actually be on a separate page. The reason I say that is because when people are actually coming onto the home page, they're really looking like, okay, what can I get from this? Like why do I need to choose you for whatever I'm coming here for? And they really don't want to read, everything else except for what actually benefits them, right? So this page should actually go the on a separate page, which is the speaking engagement page. So like I said, this would actually be on a separate page because you're talking to separate people. And then, okay, so your book, Raising Parents by Christine Psalms, this does not actually fit with the flow because your main focus that you want to do is get people into the mompreneur experience ultimately. And so what you want to do here is maybe add the mompreneur experience or highlights of moms that soar or something that gets people to push the idea of joining the mompreneur experience. For this portion, this I would give probably its own landing page, or just have it in your bookstore, or create a bookstore for all of your books. Again, with the book Christine Psalms, I would not have that here per se. I would have it on its own page. The testimonials are always great. Subscribe for weekly motivating moments. That's fine. And so another thing I want to point out, you have one, two, three things that take them away from what you truly want them to do, which is the mompreneur experience. And all of the call to actions, except for read more, are at the bottom. There's nothing inviting them to the mompreneur experience. And so that's why, I would say the way that I have it laid out, like the way I explained it being laid out, would make more sense. And then making everything kind of flow, because you want to tell a story with your website. And then not only that, you want to create a website and on each page, it directs the client exactly where you want them to go. So for instance, I would move this up under the short bio. And what I would do is this could be, okay, one-on-one coaching, mompreneur coaching monthly. I would actually put that under there as an option. Then for the second block here, I would move the mompreneur experience underneath here as a second option. And then the third option would be book Christine Psalms. So you're giving direction to people as soon as they come on the website, like, okay, they know why they're here, they know what you do, but now what is it that you need from me? And they can actually choose that. And that's what I would do. And I think that's it. And then the other thing too, so because your colors are absolutely gorgeous. However, the purple is a more of a bolder color. So what I would do is create more white space in order to draw the eye specifically to where you want them to go. So for example, we just take these two locations here. You see how everything seems all blended here, like your speaking engagements blend in with your consulting services. But when you go here, it draws their eye more to the book because of the white space, the divide between the two. Okay, so that's it for the homepage. Yes, that's it for the homepage. The About Me is fine.
Okay, I'm ready.
So first off, well, overall, everything you said was right on point. I hadn't updated my website in probably since I first created it. Maybe once or twice I've gone back in and, done a few things. But for instance, my mom pushes it on there, my KBCN podcast, Clubhouse, all of that. None of that's on it. So I knew that had to be done. But it's just refreshing to hear from somebody else who's not in my family, who's not in my immediate circle, to hear what it looks like to present yourself digitally. So I am definitely on board. I agree with everything you said. I didn't have any questions about it. The only, when I said in the email that I had questions, just about adding those other things and looking at your website. I did look at it, looking at your website, being able to add those other factors, other things that I do that all, of course, lead to the mompreneur experience. And when you said that everything needs to lead there, it needs to point to that target, that's just, yeah, I was like, yeah, that's it. So that's exactly what I would love to see done. The